Hello, I'm ArchieLuxury and welcome to the program. Today we're continuing the theme, the ArchieLuxury World Index. And what other great international city can we review? Well, it would have to be Singapore. Singapore, that's right, Singapore, one of the greatest cities of the world with its 3 airports. I mean, it's just 3 airport terminals. It's just a huge mecca. And Archie absolutely loves Singapore. I mean, Singapore is one of these international cities. It's often called Asia Light because it's not as grimy and dirty and nasty as Bangkok or Hong Kong, but it's definitely Asia, that's for sure. And there can be no other place like Singapore. And for all the jibes Archie's had for the Chinamen that Archie's been dealing with there, and how mean, nasty fuckers they were in deals that Archie was trying to do, Singapore really is a fantastic city. And I mean, if money was no object, this is one of the cities you would like to live in there. Unfortunately, Singapore is fucking expensive to buy any real estate. It's hideously overpriced. And to buy a car, my God, I thought car prices in Australia were obscene. You haven't seen obscene until you've seen prices in Singapore. Singapore has an artificial tax to keep the number of cars down. And that's a bit of a bitch, that, because Archie loves a good motor. And a Corolla in Singapore is about $70,000 US for a fucking Corolla. I mean, my God, what a fucking expensive city. But look, there's a lot of things going for Singapore. You've also got a lot of Filipino maids working there, so the ability to get a route actually is not too bad, and it's a very clean city. It's very clean. Unfortunately, that comes at a big financial cost, because from the hookers to the cost of food, it's all expensive in Singapore. It's not cheap, and prices and wages, Singapore wages aren't that good if you're unskilled and relying on a salary job to keep you in survival mode. But Singapore's a wonderful city indeed. So let's have a look at the index there. Okay, for cleanliness, how are we going to rate Singapore? Well, Singapore, with the number of people coming and going, we're going to give it a 9 out of 10. I mean, that's just fucking amazing. Pollution levels, we're going to give it a 7 out of 10. Sometimes there's a bit too much pollution there, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. The number of luxury shops in Singapore, well, it's a 10. That's right, it's 10. And the ability to get a route, well, look, you got a lot of Vietnamese freelancers there on visas. They're a great source. You've also got a lot of Filipinos who work as maids and who sometimes like to get a bit of extra income there. So they're certainly available. So the ability to get a route there, although prices are not Bangkok cheap, they are still within Kui, and you can be assured of a good time there. We're going to give it an 8 out of 10 there. Okay, let's tally these scores up and let's see how we rate Singapore. There we have it. The ArchieLuxury World Index on Singapore is 34 out of 40. That is a high-scoring country. And I mean, that's the highest score we've had so far. I'm ArchieLuxury. Tell me what you think.